Hey there, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Anne-Marie Bortz, a full-time broker associate with the Kai's Company, and I've been helping buyers and sellers right here in North Central Florida, Marion, Citrus, and Levy Counties for over 25 years. And today, I have a market update that buyers have been waiting to hear, because if you've been sitting on the sidelines wondering, is now a good time to buy in Ocala? I want to walk you through the numbers, break down what they actually mean for you, and give you some real strategies you can use if you decide to make a move. So stick with me because this one is packed. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about where we've been, because context matters. Back in 2021 and 2022, this market was on fire. Homes in Ocala were going under contract in days, sometimes hours. Buyers were waiving inspections, writing love letters, offering thousands over asking price, and still losing to someone else. It was stressful for buyers, really stressful. Fast forward to today, April 2026, and things look very different. The median sale price in Ocala right now is sitting right around $269,900, and homes are taking an average of 92 days to sell. Just last year, that number was 78 days. Now, some people hear that and think, uh-oh, is the market crashing? No, absolutely not. What we're seeing is a normalization, a return to a healthier, more balanced market where buyers actually have a seat at the table. And honestly, that's a good thing for everyone. Let me put it in plain terms. When we talk about months of supply, which is how we measure inventory, a balanced market is around 5 to 6 months. Right now in Ocala, we're sitting right at that balanced zone, which is a massive shift from where we were just a couple of years ago. So what does that mean for you as a buyer? It means you have options, real options. And I'm going to show you how to use them. Okay, let's talk inventory, because this is where it gets really interesting. Right now in the Ocala area, there are over 1,200 single-family homes listed between $250,000 and $350,000. Let me say that again, over 1,200 homes in that price range. That is a significant number. That means buyers shopping in that sweet spot have a lot of choices, which gives you real leverage when it comes to negotiating. And I'll talk about that in just a minute. Now, within those 1,200 plus homes, about 290 of them are located in 55 and over communities. So if you're in that season of life, maybe you're retiring, downsizing, or looking for that active adult lifestyle, you've got a solid pool of options right here in Marion County. Communities like On Top of the World, Stone Creek, Cherrywood Estates, Summer Glen, these are great places to live. And right now, sellers in those communities are competing for you. That's a nice position to be in. And for those of you who are not looking for 55 plus, don't worry. That still leaves over 900 homes in that $250,000 to $350,000 price range in all age communities. Whether you're a first-time buyer, relocating from out of state, or just looking for more space, there is genuinely something for you. Now here's what I want you to take away from this. Inventory this high doesn't last forever. Historically, when rates ease, and they're expected to, buyers come back into the market, inventory tightens, and that leverage you have today starts to shrink. So if you've been thinking about buying, the window where you hold the cards is right now. All right, this is the part of the video that I really want you to pay attention to, because this is where having an experienced agent in your corner makes all the difference. When inventory is high and homes are sitting longer, you have tools available to you as a buyer that simply didn't exist in 2021. Let me walk you through a few of them. Strategy number 1, don't be afraid to offer below asking. I know, it feels uncomfortable. Nobody wants to offend a seller. But here's the truth. When a home has been sitting on the market for 60, 75, 90 days, the seller already knows their price may be too high. A well-crafted offer that comes in below asking, supported by good comparable sales data, is not an insult. It's a conversation starter. The key is having an agent who can back up your offer with solid market data. That's what I do. We come in with a number that makes sense, explain the why behind it, and open the door to a negotiation. Strategy number 2, ask for seller contributions to closing costs. This one is huge, especially for buyers who are feeling the pinch of higher interest rates. In today's market, it's very reasonable to ask a seller to contribute toward your closing costs, sometimes called a seller concession. This can be anywhere from 2 to 3% of the purchase price, and it can significantly reduce what you need to bring to the closing table. For example, on a $300,000 home, a 3% seller concession is $9,000 that stays in your pocket instead of going toward closing costs. In a tight inventory market, sellers would have laughed at that request. Right now, many sellers are open to it. Strategy number 3, request a home warranty. Another great ask in a buyer-friendly market, request that the seller provide a home warranty, typically a 1-year policy. This gives you peace of mind after closing if something like the HVAC, water heater, or appliances decides to act up. A warranty can run $400 to $700, and in today's market, asking the seller to cover it is a very reasonable request. Strategy number 4, use inspection results as a negotiation tool. Here's one that some buyers miss. Once you're under contract, you'll have an inspection period. In Florida, it's typically a negotiated time frame written into the contract. If the inspection reveals issues, a roof that's aging, an older water heater, electrical concerns, you can go back to the seller and negotiate either a price reduction or ask them to make repairs before closing. In 2021, buyers were waiving inspections entirely just to stay competitive. Today, you absolutely should have an inspection and you should use what it tells you. Strategy number 5, negotiate the closing date to your advantage. Sometimes the best offer isn't the highest dollar amount, it's the most convenient one for the seller. If a seller needs more time to move out, offering a flexible closing date or even a leaseback, where the seller rents the home from you for a short period after closing, can make your offer stand out even if your price is competitive rather than top of market. It's not just about money, it's about terms. And this is where working with someone who knows how to structure an offer creatively can make a real difference. Now, I want to be real with you for a second. Just because it's a more balanced market doesn't mean you can go and lowball crazy and expect a seller to roll over. There's a right way and a wrong way to negotiate, and the wrong way can absolutely cost you the deal. I actually did an entire video on this that I want you to check out. It's called The Negotiation Mistake That Lost the Deal, and it's right here on my channel. I'll link it in the description. Watch that one before you write your first offer. Trust me on that. I've been doing this for 25 years, full-time, every year. Real estate in North Central Florida is what I do and what I love. I live here. I buy groceries here. I know these communities from the inside out. Whether we're talking about the gated golf communities around Dunnellon, the equestrian estates in Marion County, the waterfront lifestyle in Crystal River, or Yankeetown, or the active adult communities here in Ocala. I know the neighborhoods, the roads, the quirks of the market from one zip code to the next. And that matters because the Ocala market is not the same as the Gainesville market. Pine Ridge is not the same as On Top of the World. Rolling Hills is not the same as Black Diamond Ranch. When you work with me, you're not getting a generic agent who runs a quick MLS search and calls it a day. You're getting someone who will sit down with you, understand what you're looking for, pull the right comps, and negotiate on your behalf like it's my money on the line. Because your home purchase is one of the biggest financial decisions of your life, and you deserve someone who treats it that way. I serve buyers and sellers across Marion, Levy, and Citrus counties, from Ocala and Dunnellon to Crystal River, Homosassa, and everything in between. So here's my challenge to you. If you've been thinking about buying a home in Ocala or anywhere in North Central Florida, don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is the one where you have the most leverage, the most inventory to choose from, and a market that's actually willing to negotiate with you. That moment is right now. Give me a call or shoot me an email. Let's have a real conversation about what you're looking for, what your budget is, and how we can put together a strategy that gets you into the right home at the right price. My contact information is right here on the screen and in the description below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe and like button because every month I put out market updates just like this one for Ocala, Dunnellon, Crystal River, and the surrounding areas. You'll always know exactly what's happening in your backyard. Before you go, don't forget to check out the negotiation mistake that lost the deal. It's linked right here and in the description. That video could literally save you thousands of dollars. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Anne-Marie Bortz with the Kai's Company, your home, your vision, my mission, and I'll see you in the next video.